Hey peeps, how y'all doing today? Y'all doing good? Y'all seen better days. I'm telling you guys, it's all gloomy outside, but it's supposed to be in the 50s here. Tomorrow I'm thinking 50s or 60. Well, today is March 6th, Monday at 3:40 in the p.m. So yeah, that's what's going on. That's what the time is. That's what the day is. And it's Monday. So you know how Mondays is. But I hope everybody had a good Monday. A safe Monday. A blessed Monday. And a productive Monday. This is going to be my Tuesday video. I'm about to do a story time. So yeah. What's been going on? I do yesterday. Sunday. I just got the girls' packages together. The hubby put up a few things for me. And basically after that, I had to cook. What did I cook? I forgot what I cooked, y'all. It was a long week last week. So she ain't gotta cook this week and Rennie gotta wash dishes. So I get a chance to kind of chill, whatever that may mean. Because I'm always doing something. So yeah. But I hope everybody is having a good Tuesday. A blessed Tuesday, and a productive Tuesday. And today, I don't know where that came from. Today, I'm going to read from this book, Man Siege. I got my big light on, because it's all gloomy. Is it raining out there now? Yeah? Okay, y'all. Let me get into this read, because I got to edit this stuff. I got to edit it today. Y'all know how it go. Y'all already know. But it's still time consuming, nevertheless. So yeah. Creation. This chapter is 2. Chapter 2, the wisdom of God. True wisdom. The last time I read it was about God. And this time, number 2, is about the second creation. So it's kind of lengthy. So let me get right on into this read, y'all. Say creation. How did life get here? The answer to this question appears in the first chapters of Divine Revelation, Genesis 1 and 2, the first book of the Bible. The text makes it clear that the formation of our physical universe and of mankind were not the result of a lengthy, natural, random process, but a purposeful, creative act of God. Well. In fact, Jesus said that from the beginning of creation, God made them male and female. Mark 10 and 6. While accepting the creation of man by the direct of God has always been a matter of faith. Faith. All you need is a little bit of faith. We used to sing that song in a choir when I used to go to church, my grandmama's church. And somehow some things just stick with you. While accepting the creation of man by the direct act of God has always been a matter of faith in the revelation of God. The footprints and fingerprints of such a creation are everywhere to behold. The heavens display the wisdom, power, and glory of God. Psalms 19:1. Of course, the person who disbelieves in a supernatural God will find it impossible to believe in creation. Wow. Yet today there are many men of science who have sifted through the evidence and offered scientific documentation for the validity of creationism. These words are straight up tongue twisters. One of our colleagues, Dr. Henry M. Morris, is known as Mr. Creation. This scientist and educator for more than 50 years, 13 as head of Virginia's Tech Civil Engineering Department, the third largest in America, and the holder of a doctorate in hydrology from the University of Minnesota, is a prolific writer. In 1970, he founded the Institute for Creation Research, which currently employs many well-known creation scientists. Dr. Morris also served for several years as president of the Creation Research Society. Voting membership in this society is limited to men and women who hold graduate degrees in science and who have signed a statement of their belief in creation. Wow, that was all a mouthful. Man, that was a mouthful. No longer can it be said that all men of science and education reject the concept of creation. According to Dr. Morris, there has been a dramatic resurgence of creationism during the past quarter century, largely spearheaded by Bible-believing scientists. Bible-believing scientists. Considering that evolutionary scientists led the world to capitulate to evolutionism. Hey, babe. Hey, son. Feel good outside? It's alright. A little windy. But when I went to throw something out on the back, it was pretty decent. I'm making a video. Yeah. Considering that evolutionary scientists led the world to capitulate to evolutionism, it seems appropriate that creationist scientists attempt to win it back by refuting the so-called scientific arguments that won it over in the first place. The facts of science do not prove creation to be true. Only the Word of God, the Creator, can do that. But they do advance creationism as a much more scientific model of origins than evolutionism. A Chinese writes, Philip E. Johnson, I don't know if I want to read this. Okay. A Chinese paleontologist, really, who come up with these words? Who invented these words? And they say, what we say ain't a word how we speak. Well, maybe not you, but the way I speak. Who said, is that a word? Is that a word? No, it's these words. Are these words? I had to have a moment job. A Chinese paleontologist writes, Philip E. Johnson, quote, lectures around the world saying that recent fossils finds in his country are inconsistent with the Darwinian theory of evolution. His reason, the major animal groups appear abruptly in the rocks over a relative short time, rather than evolving gradually from a common ancestor as Darwin's theory predicts. How they said the world is 1 million years old. Don't get me started, y'all. When this conclusion upsets American scientists, he rarely comments, in China, we can criticize Darwin, but not the government. In America, you can criticize the government, but not Darwin. Woo! I liked that end part, y'all. So that's the end of that. I made it through it. I made it through it. Sane, tongue still intact, mind still intact, feeling like I can still kind of speak some type of English. When you get through trying to pronounce these words, you just feel some type of way. Like, can I talk? Am I illiterate or what? So yeah, y'all, I made it through that one, man. That was a tongue twister section, creation. But yeah, it's funny because, you know, I ain't gonna get into the whole Satan devil thing, but it's like they plant that seed in children at a very young age about evolution. And if you don't like go to church or just have some kind of Bible foundation as a child growing up in your home, that's 9 out of 10 what you're gonna grow up believing in evolution and everything that come with evolution, because don't nobody teach creation but normally, supposedly, the church. If you can get it like that, your parents teach you about creation. But I wonder why they start teaching us so young about evolution. Because they're scared if we find out about creation, that's going to eliminate a whole, our mind's just going to be open to questions when we start like being presented with all these different type of planets, the dinosaurs, the Jurassic Cold scene. So they got to get inside our heads young, y'all. They got to get in our minds. They got to program our minds young while we a child. You know, because we soak up stuff. Our brains are like a sponge, and them be the deep-rooted things we'll remember as we continue to grow. And when you start kind of like getting unplugged from these type of programs, yeah, I'm going Matrix on y'all. It's so hard to unplug people because these seeds has been planted in us since we was a child. When we learning our ABCs, stuff that stick with us forever, our numbers, our colors, our shapes, that's something you learn, and as you get older, you just memorize, you just know it by heart. And that's how they doing. That's how they do. You learn the planets. You learn so much of that stuff while you young. And about time you learn start learning about the truth, creation, and the world ain't 1,000,000 years old. And somebody's try to start telling people that, they ain't trying to hear that. Like, but I get it. That's some rooted stuff, and it's hard to uproot stuff that's been planted when you was like 3, 4, 5, and 6 years old, and now you a teenager, college student, or maybe just grown way into adulthood, and you starting to find out about stuff. And that goes with so many things, not just evolution and all that type of stuff, with our history and with man-made days and stuff. And so a lot of people don't like touching it because you have to unlearn what you've been taught, and that's hard. It's almost like a addict got to go through withdrawals, and he'd rather keep being an addict than have to feel the pain of going through the withdrawals. I think that's how it is with some people when some things is being presented, the truth and everything with evidence, or just kind of like common sense, you have to uproot, you have to unlearn, be deprogrammed. And a lot of people just rather like, nah, I just rather just stick to what I know, you know, not so much believe, but just what they've been taught and just what they know. You know, so I think it's important. Like, I'm glad he bringing it up, because this is the type of stuff that we've been taught. Darwinism, the scientist, evolutionism, and especially when you get into college, it's on a whole nother evolutionary thing. So yeah, I like to read stuff like that. So yeah, that's the end of that, and that's the end of my input about that. But yeah, my nose running. I'll be back. So yeah, let me show y'all the girls on my headset next time and make a video. I'll show y'all the girls. They clean. Where you going? Okay. The hubby bought this stand. He's doing piece by piece. This stand is for his fish tank. But in the meantime, I'm going to set my DIY thing up there. This is a picture frame, and I made these. It was in one of my other videos. So yeah, I kind of just did that like that. And they go, Reen, say hey to the peeps. They go, Shin, say hey to the peeps. It's so dark and gloomy, y'all. Okay, so let's move right along to their room. If somebody got plastic on the floor and you got that and y'all rug ain't fixed, it's not in the middle. So this what I did. This tie-dye sheet set with the bed skirt, pull a sham pillowcase, this Shan side, this Reen side. Bought them this cubicle. I ordered these off Amazon. I ordered this off of Amazon. I ordered the lamp off of Amazon. Of course, the mirror was already here. Them the letters they did. There goes Shan's, her picture. And these they little things we put up. I got these off of Amazon too. Got two on Reen's side. And the shelf for her graduation picture. I'm gonna have to buy another shelf though. And this Shan's, it say imagine and believe. So she got two. And I'm gonna get them a purple waste basket. This the yoga mat. But we kind of like put some most, it ain't that cluttered because we put a lot of stuff inside them bins right there. And this Rena side, yeah. And like Shan graduation picture on one, and I got the other one. So I need to buy, I got this one getting ready for hers. And she need another one for the cap and gown and one for just a regular outfit. So yeah, pictures hanging up. So yeah, I'm almost through. They're gonna do a project on a half a day and put something in the middle right here and right here. And I ain't doing too much more. I found the little purple waste basket. I'm gonna change this hemp out. And that'll be basically it. Because I could keep going on and on. I might put a scripture right there and everything. That'll probably be the... But I be seeing so many wall stuff, y'all. I'm like, oh, put some picture frame. I got a picture frame to hang up right here. And then I got one to hang up right here. So that's what's going to go on the side of the mirror. So yeah. And Shan cooking. Oh.
Thank you.
You're welcome. The hubby put some up in the sunny room, but his door closed. I got another one from Walmart. I might let her have this one. I actually had bought this for my room because I'm going in order. I'm starting from the back to the front. Rooms first. Day room, sunny room. My room will be last. I ain't got to do too much to my room. I'm doing a few little things in here. I might buy me a new rug, but the hubby said he's gonna clean it, but you know, I don't know about that. And I got this right here. I kind of been here at this. Bless this home and all who enters. And that right there. All this from Amazon. Live, love. Live, laugh, and love. So yeah, lamp. So only thing now I just gotta kind of fill up wall space, cause yeah, but I be kind of want some nice little wall stuff. So I just got that one and this one are doing here. So yeah, that's what we been doing. And Sharon flat ironed my hair last night, y'all. So I ain't had it. It ain't been flat ironed in a minute. So I put it in 2 ponytails. It's kind of wet. I took me a bath. But yeah. Shit. Flat ironed it. We supposed to go to the show Saturday to see Kong. What's the name of it? Skull something?
Skull Island.
Skull Island. So that's what we're gonna be doing Saturday. So yeah, she just flat ironed it, and I just put it in 2 ponytails. I bought me this curling one from Walmart, so I'm gonna try to curl y'all. Be y'all fancy. But yeah, so this is how it's looking. But I'm finna put it back up in my 2 ponytails. It don't shed like it used to. I think I washed it with apple cider vinegar, and we used some Carol's daughter. Carol's daughter. No. What is that stuff we use? Camille Rose for our hair to moisturize it. And I just use castor oil and rosemary essential oil to oil our hair, and it done got thicker to the point where it don't break as much as it used to. So yeah, this will be my first time trying to curl a one, but it look pretty simple. I had got it from Walmart and bought me a new flat iron by Andis, A-N-D-I-S. So yeah, we'll see how that works. And so yeah, that's what we're working with. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm taking it room by room, piece by piece, taking my time. It'll come together. I've been doing this a long time, buying stuff, starting over, doing stuff. I like doing this. This is like, it's my thing. I like decorating. I get bored with stuff after a while, but I've been kind of keeping with my red and black. I like my red and black, so if anything, I'll change some curtains out here and there, but I think I might keep my red and black for a minute. So yeah, I just found little stuff to change around to kind of, when I look at it, I can be like, oh, okay, I'm good. I'm cool now. So yeah, the girls' room had been like that for like 4 or 5 years, I'm thinking. So I was like, okay, let me go change it up. Try a little purple stuff. Purple. Normally it'd be pinkish, But I'm kind of going with pink in there. Because I'm still a girl at heart. So I still love my pink. But as far as colors for furniture and decorating, I like my red and my black. I like my whites. But them kind of my colors. So yeah, I have it in my room, got red in it. But the son, he got navy blue, light blue. Kind of getting him a boyish kind of color. I'm working in his. I'm working on his now. I got a few more things to do in there. But a boy, we don't have to do too much in there. Then my ass, mostly wall space. Trying to put some pictures on my wall. And that'll be that for our bedroom. Yeah, I ain't got really too much to do, y'all. Cause yeah. But yeah, that's what I'm doing over here. So let me let y'all go, cause ain't no telling how long this video is. And I'll see y'all in my next video. I made some homemade chicken soup too. I just made it. It's not like for dinner or nothing like that. It's just for like if anybody wants some, I'm gonna kind of like store it. And if anybody wants some, they can eat it in the mornings or something. Or like kind of sometimes at night, like 8 o'clock when I'm watching the TV programs, I be wanna eat. That'll give me something kind of on the healthier side to eat. Yeah. So this is my first time making me some like chicken noodle soup. It ain't noodles, it's just chicken soup. I put potatoes in. I did cut some potatoes up and put that in there. Some frozen vegetables and season it with different kind of spices and herbs and stuff. So yeah, and I tasted it was pretty good. So yeah. My son-in-law and daughter came over Saturday and we played the best 2 out of 3 games of spades. And we won both games. So we haven't won in a long time, but we got them. We did that. So they got to redeem themselves. So we beat them 2 straight. We swept them. I said it's old school versus new school. You heard me? On that note, peace and love, share some. And I'll see y'all later on this week. And I holla. Bye, y'all.